diving right into the Qatar Economic Forum 2025 here in Doha.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely a real buzz. You can feel it. It's day one, even before things officially kick off.
Yeah, it's got that energy.
And this isn't just, any conference. It feels like a real focal point for some, serious global economics.
Absolutely. And think of this deep dive as your kind of quick guide, your fast track to understanding what this forum is really all about.
Right.
We've gone through the official stuff, looked at insights from the next on-air AI podcast by Media City Qatar and Google Cloud.
Okay.
Just trying to boil it down to the essentials for it.
Good, because it's easy to get lost. What's pretty striking to me is this is the fifth one, right? The fifth year.
Yeah, fifth edition. That's a solid track record. It tells you something when they consistently bring together these kinds of leaders.
And it's under the high patronage of His Highness Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani. With Bloomberg organizing and Media City Qatar as the partner, that signals, pretty significant commitment,
How trade and supply chains are, changing.
Evolving, right.
Exactly. Energy is huge, looking at both security and the transition side. Investment, of course, that's the engine for change.
Mm-hmm.
And AI. Artificial intelligence.
Yeah,
that seems to be woven through almost everything now.
Yeah, unavoidable.
And interestingly, they're also specifically highlighting sports and entertainment as serious economic driver.
Okay, so a really broad picture. When they talk about geopolitics, for instance, what kind of discussions are we likely to hear beyond just the usual headlines, I mean?
Well, what seems interesting isn't just talking about the tensions themselves, but how those tensions directly shape economic policy now.
Right.
And business strategy. So think about new regional partnerships forming because of global uncertainty.
Okay.
Or how national security worries are maybe influencing where investment goes in really key sectors.
That makes sense. It connects the dots. And globalization, you said it's evolving. Are they focusing more on the fragmentation we hear about or new ways of connecting?
It feels like the focus is shifting towards resilience, adaptation.
And resilient. Okay.
Yeah. How can global trade, how can investment be set up to actually withstand shocks, disruptions?
So less about pure efficiency, maybe.
Perhaps less just about efficiency, yes.
Right.
And maybe we'll talk about technology creating new kinds of global links, even while the old trade deals are under pressure.
And AI, it feels like it touches everything. Is there a specific angle they're taking at this high level?
I think beyond just the hype around AI, they'll likely be digging into the practical stuff.
Like what?
Like, what does it actually mean for productivity globally? How does it transform the workforce? What kind of regulation might we need? How do different economies even prepare for AI becoming, widespread?
Okay, so getting into the nuts and bolts within these big themes, not just surface level.
Exactly.
So for you, the listener, this forum is kind of like a high-level strategy meeting for the entire global economy.
That's a good way to put it, yeah. By understanding this main theme, the road to 2030 and these key areas, you really get insight into what's on the minds of global leaders.
Right.
Their priorities, their concerns as they try to navigate the next few years. It gives you a framework, really, for understanding the bigger shifts coming down the line.
Okay, let's quickly recap then. The Qatar Economic Forum 2025. It's all centered around the road to 2030, transforming the global economy.
Yep. And the main areas they're exploring are geopolitics, globalization, energy, investment, AI, and even sports and entertainment.
With over 1,500 leaders involved in Doha.
That's the scale of it.
So, thinking about that huge goal, transforming the global economy by 2030 and all these different areas, here's something to think about. What's the one shift, maybe within geopolitics or AI or energy, that you believe will have the biggest personal ripple effect?
That's a good question to ponder.
Because this forum, really, it's where a lot of these crucial conversations get started.
Definitely. And keep an eye on the news coming out of the forum over the next few days. See what insights emerge. Think about how the discussions they're having maybe connect or even clash with your own understanding of things, the information you usually follow. It's a chance to see these big trends debated, maybe even shaped right now.
Yeah, it's really clear this forum is meant to be a vital space for leaders grappling with the path to 2030.
Absolutely. Navigating all these complexities and hopefully finding opportunities.
So what's next for us?
Well, join us for our next deep dive. We'll be covering day 2. Crypto's on the agenda, more on AI's impact.
Sounds good. We hope this quick summary gave you a valuable snapshot of day 1.
Cool.
Until next time.